All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone and the bishops on down who taught me this truth. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel, men, women, and children who are scattered abroad. And to the speckled bird, I'd like to say shalom. It says more than a quarter of Americans say they are skipping meals due to skyrocketing grocery costs. End times headlines, right? And these people are feeling it, okay? And you can see it. Even we are feeling it. We can feel it. You know, they don't pay you enough at the job, okay? You know, so people are constantly dipping into their savings. People are constantly, worried about where they're going to get their next meal, if they're going to be able to pay their rent, okay? They may have paid everything up and then they'll live the next 2 weeks because these jobs, they'll pay you every 2 weeks. Okay, they live the next 2 weeks with like $15, but they got everything paid, but now they need a little bit more to even get to work. Okay, getting gas to work. They might walk to work, decide not to drive the car and start riding bike to work. We living in some times, man, and it's all manufactured to ultimately bring in that chip, man. They're squeezing the life out of you people. All right, I want to start off with a scripture. This is the book of Isaiah 32 and 6 and 7. It says, the vile person will speak villainy, okay, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the souls of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fall. Okay, and that's basically, talking about, our people. They cut us off. You go back to Psalms chapter 2, or Psalms 83, they are confederate against thee. Okay. It says, in his heart will he work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy. Yeah, he's a hypocrite in everything he does, man. Okay, all these people, they got billions and billions of dollars, but people are hungry in the world, You see, they like, even though, he in his right mind now, but like Tupac said, they got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. You got homelessness at an all-time high. Okay, so he's a hypocrite. And to utter error against the Lord, yeah, they call him Jesus. Okay, paint him white, so-called white, right? Really red. He's a red man. He's the real red man. They try to tell our Native American brothers and sisters that they're red. No, you're the red man. To make empty the soul of the hungry. Yeah, because we hungry. Hungry for what, man? It's truth. Hungry for a way. Everybody, Jake has a zeal, but not according to knowledge. Okay, and these devils cut everything off from us. But you can go into it in this time too. It says to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fall. Yeah. Okay. Because he's a devil, man. The instruments also of the churl are evil. And this is one of his instruments, man. He can clearly stop these things that are happening, man. But no, it's all about the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, to the point where they're going to force that chip on you, man. They want to squeeze the life out of you, squeeze all your finances out of you, man. Okay, so that you can be a slave ultimately to them. Going back to Revelation chapter 13. Going into the charagma, man. That RFID microchip, the MOTB. And if a person gets hungry enough, he'll do anything, man. So this is what's happening. This is what's going to happen. And this is what we keep on telling our people, you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, whom are the Israelites, okay, according to the scriptures, okay? And the Heavenly Father is requiring that you turn back, because he's about to destroy this place. And he's got to destroy this devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. It says the instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak of right. Yeah, he destroys the poor with lying words. He's a liar and a hypocrite. Okay, let me grab one more. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, and it says, verse 2, and it says, the wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor, because he's very proudful. This is Pride Month. Okay, people are starving, people are poor, barely living check to check, barely making it. You know, put $5 in the gas. You pull up at the gas station. You about to get some gas, and it says $3.70. It's like, damn. Like the person that just left was struggling. It says, the wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. That's right, man. And what do they imagine? Their new world order. They want you to eat the bugs. They want you to put a chip inside you. They want to track you. Want to tell you can't eat meats. That's why they're killing off all types of cows and chickens and all types of stuff, man. Shutting down farms, potato farms, all types of stuff, man. Even our Native American brothers in the Navajo Nation, they're still fighting for water. Okay, you got to fight for water, man. Water, it comes from, hey, the Lord gives the water, man. But these devils make you pay for it. So this is one article that I had. There's so many articles, man. So many things that are happening in this world. I was just looking at this. Naturalnews.com, right? And this is just one of them I seen. It says Swiss after-school care center to put trackers on students. See, here we go. Here we go. And if you read through this article, you can go to naturalnews.com and read through it. It clearly resembles, what they're going to do soon to everybody. Okay, they say it's just a testing phase. Okay, I'll just read it. It says, an after-school care center in Zurich municipality of Bergmensdorf in Switzerland is planning to track its students with magnetic wristbands to monitor their whereabouts on school grounds. Now look at that. Okay. What do you think that's going to lead to? It says beginning June 10, okay, which was yesterday, the Latin after school care center will require third and fourth graders to wear magnetic wristbands with Bluetooth technology, which allows child care staff to track their location and receive alerts if a child leaves the premises without permission during care hours. It says the initial test phase will last until the end of summer, with plans to extend the trial to all classes between the summer and fall vacations. Following this period, the project will be evaluated to determine if the system will be permanently adopted. Participation in the project is voluntary, meaning parents can opt their children out if they do not wish to participate. It says Joel Giger, the head of Latin's tracking program, who supplied the technology and equipment for the tracking system, clarified that the children's data, see, it's all about that data. It's all about the data. They're constantly tracking your data, man. You'll say one thing, you'll talk about an oil change, or, like I just said, oil change. I guarantee you later on, there's going to be something, one of these ads pop up on my phone trying to suggest for me a place to get an oil change, man. Okay, so they're always tracking you, man, tracking the websites that you visit, everything. Building up a case against you, really, man. And they sell the data. Data is the new gold. It says, clarified, children's data is only stored while bracelets are in use and can only be located under school premises. Giger, also, who funded the project with no financial contribution from the school, also claimed that these magnetic wristbands would help caregivers locate children more efficiently. Going back to that movie that came out not too long ago with Mel Gibson, it was talking about human trafficking or whatever. That's another way that they can get this MOTB in there, or a tracking system. that would lead to the mark, man, being implanted inside of you, right? That's all you see with this article, man. Now, this is in Switzerland, but they always try everything first in Switzerland. Wasn't they trying the MOTB over there in Switzerland first? Don't they got a bunch of people going to work right now with chips inside of their hands? Right? It says also claim that these magnetic wristbands will help caregivers locate children more efficiently. But all movement data is temporary and deleted daily. See? Data. Okay? So we already know what's going on with that. Now, there's a bunch more articles I was reading through. Look at that. UN designates Israel a terrorist state that murders children. That's these Edomites versus these Edomites, man. Okay? Egyptian versus Egyptian, okay? And these people are going to go crazy, okay? They're tired of everything. They're tired of what those so-called JEWs are doing over there, man. Those wannabe, okay, that are in our land. Those ish people. And the beast's gonna hate. Hey, the beast's gonna start biting Babylon, biting the woman, man. Okay, America's ally is gonna turn on her, man. All right. And look at this article. Just like that, deadly blank blank. The new digital ID is not mandatory yet. Look at that. It's not mandatory yet, right? But it will seem that way very soon, man. Things are popping off, man. And we don't even need to read that, man. We don't even need to read that. Let me go to a scripture. Just a few news articles. Just the book of 2 Corinthians. Chapter 2 and 11, it says, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of your devices. Okay? We're not ignorant. Everything is plain up on tables. You can see everything from afar, man. This is New York Times article, right? It says, chemical makers sue over rule to rid water of forever chemicals. Now, why? Okay. Why don't they want the forever chemicals to be out of the water? Okay. Why don't they want the forever chemicals to get out of the water? I just don't understand. No, but I do understand, because this is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay. It's so much going on, man. I got a Twitter, my Twitter feed. I got a few articles on there I might jump to also. Just putting the news out there. This is Psalms. This is Psalm 64. And I'll start here at 2. And it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, because they got secret counsels, man. They literally get together and plan how to delete people. Plan, these wars, and everything's all planned out, man. I was reading an article on George Soros, who's funded all types of chaos. Okay. And you got Bill Gates, Charles Schwab, all of them are on the list. People want these people in prison, man. Okay, they can't go to certain countries, because people are going to get their ass, man. But these people who nobody elected are making all the decisions in the world. Going back to the article, it says chemical makers sue over rule to rid water of forever chemicals. Industry groups said the EPA had exceeded its authority in requiring the drinking water cleanup. The chemicals known as PFAS are linked to cancer and health risks, man. Yeah, see? And it's in all the water. There's just another boil water advisory here in my city. And it's one every 2 weeks, it feels like. Every other week, it's a boil water advisory. 15 addresses, 28, 30 addresses. Like, get the heck out of here, man. So we got to drink the water from the store and bottled water, but we can't. But we still drink the water that has forever chemicals in it inside of our bodies, man. Through when we take showers, unless you ain't taking no shower. You see, it says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked." These devils are devils. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword to bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret. And that's the point. Okay? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Okay? Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. Yeah, they get encouraged when they think about evil thoughts, man. When they think about how many people they can kill, how many children that they can kill, that children that they can destroy with their wokeism and their drag shows and their LGBTQ shit, man. They get happy about this stuff, man. We're coming for your children. That's what they say. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily, meaning privately. They lay snares. A snare is a trap. They commune. They get together and commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, man. See, they accomplish a diligent search. They're always figuring out ways to further put you people down, man. Okay? Let's go back to natural news real quick. Just a few articles. There was one more in here. I'm trying to find that one. But yeah, it's so much going on. It's pathetic, man. Yeah, that's the one right there. Look at this one. Right? George Soros, the king of funded mayhem. And these are all those wicked elites, man. This is who we prophesy against. This is who we're at war against, man. And he's just a puppet also. You know, the wicked elites that are destroying everything, man. Those who destroy the earth. Those who encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Verse 6, Psalm 64 and 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. All right. It says, the king of funded mayhem, has America taken a very hard left towards communism and a permanent police state society. Yeah. Okay. And I was reading through that last night after work. Okay. You just got so much going on, man. So much going on. And here's another article. Right? End times headlines, right? Economists predict stock market crash worse than 2008 crisis. Okay? The bubble of all bubbles. So things are picking up, man. And we're sounding an alarm. We're sounding an alarm. Okay? We're sounding an alarm, okay, to our people. Hey, to get ready, man. Get your mind right. Get your spirit right. All that, get right, man. Let me pull the scripture real quick. Then I'll hit that Ezekiel 28. And I'm not going to go through any of these articles. I'm just putting them up. You brothers can go through them. This is the book. This is 2nd Esdras 14 and 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people. Set thine house in order, man. Okay, get ready. Get ready for the coming calamities, man. This place is going to crash, man. That's all it take. One day, man, 1 or 2, 3 days, then everything is going to be, people are going to be at each other's throats, man, in the streets. They've been prolonging the government shutdowns and all this stuff. Another one's probably coming up soon. They're going to try to keep prolonging it. The dollar is crashing. All this stuff is signs of the end of Babylon, the signs of the coming of our Lord. Okay? The Lord is breaking this place down. So, hey, it says, set thine house in order and reprove thy people. Get your people ready. Let them know that they're Israelites. Hey, you better come back to the Lord or else, man. All right. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Separate from everything that's against the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Okay? Let go from the mortal thoughts. Yeah, because sometimes, you're going to have to just count on the Lord. You're going to have to count on the Lord because you're going to be in situations where you don't have enough to pay the rent, or you don't have enough to put in the tank or things like that. But the Lord, as long as you stand close to him, he always going to find a way for you, man. He always going to find a way for you. And it might not come right on time, okay, but it's going to come, man. We live in a time where you better be building up your personal relationship with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, and storing up those goods in heaven, man. Okay, where moth and worm, or moth, the scriptures say, do not corrupt. All right. It says, let go from mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. And what's the weak nature? Being on Babylon time, doing everything America wants you to do. That's a weak nature. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy onto thee. Don't be worried about everything all the time. Only worry about what you're doing for the Lord. Okay, am I doing the right thing for the Lord? Forget this world, man. This stuff is dead already. We already separate. We're through with this place. You know? And haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age. So much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. And that's what's about to happen, man. All right. I'll read a little bit of this. It says, Harry Dent, the outspoken financial author and economist, isn't reversing course from his bold crash of a lifetime declaration this past December. Speaking in an updated interview with Fox News Digital, Dent cautioned that sounds like the Batman movie, the dude. That name sounds familiar. Dent cautioned that the everything bubble has yet to burst, and it may be bigger crash than the Great Recession. In 1925 to 29, it was a natural bubble. There was no stimulus behind that. Okay, artificial stimulus per se. So this is new. This has never happened, Dent said on Tuesday. What do you do if you want to cure a hangover? You drink more, and that's what they've been doing, you see? Yeah, man, the Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in this place, man. He got these devils raging out here, man. Okay? And they know that their time is coming. It says flooding the economy with extra money. You remember when they was giving out them checks? Everybody was happy. People didn't want to go to work. They did that on purpose, man. We just read it. They accomplished a diligent search. They know you're going to need it. They give it all out and then crash this motherfucker, man. We knew it was going to happen. Okay? Flooding the economy with extra money forever might actually, it says, enhance overall economic long term, but we only see when we see this bubble burst, he added. And again, this bubble has been going 14 years. Instead of most bubbles going 5 to 6, it's been stretched higher, longer. So you've had to expect a bigger crash than we got in 2008 or 2009. As markets inch closer to the halfway mark of the year, U.S. stock ended the month of May with gains as the tech-heavy NASDAQ stole the show, finishing up 6.9%. I don't want to read that. I'll skip down here. It says, we have seen the government sustain a total artificial bubble for a decade and a half and see what happens after that, he continued. But I can tell you, there has not been one bubble, and this is far larger and longer, one major bubble in history that has not ended badly, period. So it's got to get popped. It's got to get popped, man. And America's cherry gonna get popped. Excuse my language. This is Ezekiel 28, and I'll start here at 1. It says, "The word of the Lord came again to me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus saith the Lord power, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God, I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not God, though thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God." And that's Esau Edom. Going back to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Okay, read that, right? Matter of fact, let's pull that real quick. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, and we'll start here. Yep. At verse 4. I'll start at 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come, except there come a falling away first." Yeah, man. And that day is approaching because we fell away, man. We fell away from our power. Okay. We fell so far away from the law, statute, commandments, man. Okay, time after time after time and time after again, man. And these devils accomplish a diligent search. They love keeping us away from our power. Going back to Psalms 2, man. Why do the heathen rage? And they imagine a vain thing, because it's a vain thing to think that you're going to fool the elect. Okay, we see what you devils are doing. Okay. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Now that man of sin being revealed, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the wicked elites at the top, man. Okay, that are running this thing, man. Okay. That plan to put that RFID microchip in you, man. That micro chip. It says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called power or that is worshipped." So, yeah, he say man can be with man, woman can be with woman. White man is Jesus. The angels are white. All this, man, everything against the Lord. Color don't matter. Preach love. Well, what's love? The elder Yasharama just went to a beautiful lesson the other day. Okay, if the law, statutes, commandments was kept in this place, everything would be okay. That's why the Lord got to exterminate this place, man. And the filthy creatures and the filthy, with it, man. "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called power." He thinks that he is the Most High, man. You got Noah Harari and Charles Schwab and them, and you got countless people pushing this pride thing. They're wearing shirts saying, "Not today," they say the J word, "Not today, Jesus," or "Not today," they're just totally worshiping satanic shit, man. And they pushing a satanic agenda on the children in the schools, after school Satan programs. What the hell, man? Sometimes you got to pinch yourself to see if you're still alive. Or that is worship, so that he sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And who's the temple? Us. And how would he sit in our temple? You be worshiping the beast. If he's able to put that MOTB in you, then you're going to have the mark also. Everybody's worshiping the beast. These people worshiping the beast every single day. But he gonna bring that mark, and they gonna put the mark into him because they've been worshiping anyway. Okay, they've been. What's the second Esdras chapter 16 and I think it's 68 says let me pull it real quick. Lord will not remember the chapter that I just got from second Esdras 16 and 67. No, I'll start at 68. It says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols." Man, yeah. All right. They're going to take you to those damn concentration camps, man. Okay. They're collecting your data. They know where you are, but they don't know where all those missing children are, do they? I keep on having to mention that. They got all this technology and they can track us and put us on list. You see what they did to Alex Jones. You know, he's controlled opposition anyway. But they gonna start going after people, man. Okay. It says, verse 69, 2nd Ezra 16 and 69, and they that consent unto them. So if you take this chip, okay, because that's why he's forcing he's killing off all the animals, destroying the water. All the retail stores are shutting down. Malls are shutting down. All types of things are shutting down, man. This place is going to be a ghost town, okay? There's ghost towns around already. There's towns actually struggling to make it, man. They don't teach farming or anything or planting your own crops inside the schools. They don't teach none of that. They don't want you to know anything how to survive yourself. They want you to count on them, man. So guess what? The Lord is stirring this place up. He's about to destroy it. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and shall be trodden under foot. Okay? They're going to be trodden under foot. For there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. See, they coming for us, man. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those who fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Okay? They shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, man. This is what's coming. They already got the borders wide open. They got all types of things happening, man. Borders just wide open. All types of Gurga troops are here already, man, just waiting for the word. Because the police, the American police officers, and when it all goes down, they're not going to fight against their own people. They're going to have. That's why they bring in these migrants, man. And some of the migrants are Jake to be delivered or destroyed, because Babylon is going to be in the altar, man. This is the place the Lord said He's going to sweep it with the besom of destruction. Okay, that's why they're coming in so deep like that, man. The Lord is bringing them in. The Lord is doing it. You got civil war brewing in the background. I wanted to go back to Ezekiel. Where was I at? Let's go back to Ezekiel. And I'll close off here. Going back into this bubble that's about to burst, right? Ezekiel 28 and verse 6. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of God, behold, therefore will I bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations. And they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. Yeah, man. You can see this day approaching. All types of migrants in here. Russia in the backyard in Havana right now. Cuban Missile Crisis 2.0. Okay, people are tired of America, man. People are tired of this. It's really the white man ruling. People are tired of let's just make it plain and clear. People are tired of you, white man. And they shall defile thy brightness, verse 8. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Yeah, man. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? Yeah, because you go around ruling all the countries, pushing your woke agenda on people. That's why they was pushing Kamala Harris out of Africa, man. Don't bring that GAY shit over here. But thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. Thou shalt die the deaths of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers. For I have spoken it, saith the Lord, power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, thus, Son of man, take up this lamentation against the king of Tyrus, and say unto him, thus saith the Lord, power, and we speaking about America. Okay. Thou sealest up the sum full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. Thou hast been in the Eden, the garden of power. Every precious stone was thy covering. Oh, this is not the one I want. Let's go down. Yep. This is verse 18. By the multitude of thy merchandise, they have filled the midst of thee with violence, and thou hast sinned. Therefore I will cast thee as profane out of the mountain of power. And I will destroy thee, O covering cherub, in the midst of the stones of fire. Thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness. I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings that they may behold thee. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's laying this place before kings that they may behold it. Like, look at this. Hast thou become as weak as we? Right? Verse 18, I'm going to close off on this one. It says, thou hast defiled thy sanctuaries by the multitude of thine iniquities, by the iniquity of thy traffic. Okay, that traffic. Okay, America is a consumer nation, in and out. They constantly bringing stuff in. Okay, they make it for 5 cents over here, but they in America they'll sell it for $100, man. Okay, it says, thou hast defiled thy sanctuaries by the multitude of thine iniquities, by the iniquity of thy traffic. Yeah, it's trade. Therefore will I bring forth a fire from the midst of thee, man. All these migrants in here right now. Banks is about to crash, all that from the midst of thee. Therefore will I bring forth fire from the midst of thee. It shall devour thee. I will bring thee to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all them that behold thee. Behold thee. Yeah, man, the Lord's going to destroy this place, man, ultimately. Okay, and he's going to use Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, all these different places, these BRICS nations to do it. And ultimately, the Lord coming with the chariots like a whirlwind. Okay, his chariots to deliver his elect and zap these mother effers to powder on this place, man. Okay, so this place will crash. Okay, it's got to, man. People are literally, they're walking around like, why am I even here? Why am I living for? I can't do this. I can't go on vacation. They're complaining every single day. They're complaining of an unjust king. Yeah. And the Lord's going to destroy this place, man. All right. I wanted to close off with one of them. This is, yep. This is Nahum 3 and 4. And it says, because of the multitude of thy whoredoms, because of the multitudes of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Okay. The well-favored harlot. Who is that? Going back to Revelation chapter 17, man. Matter of fact, let me pull that and I'll come back. This was kind of like supposed to be in the news. But, I didn't have any scriptures ready. I'm just going. Revelation 17. And it says, I'll start at 3. It says, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman set upon a scarlet colored beast. Okay, that woman is America, Babylon the Great. And that beast is the EU and NATO, all right? Full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. That's talking about Babylon the Great, aka America, man. This place is filthy. And upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon. Now, why do they say Mystery Babylon? They didn't say this is, that same Babylon in Iraq. No. It says Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And if you go into that word in the blue letter in Revelation 17, matter of fact, let me see if I can get it real quick. Revelation 17 And when it say mystery, it goes into, I think it's Mysterion, right? Her forehead, the name. Yeah, Strong's G in the Greek, 3466. It says hidden things. So it's not talking about Iraq. It's not talking about the old Babylon. It's talking about a new Babylon, which is America, man, which is about to crash, okay? Hidden things, secret mystery. It says it says generally mysteries, religious secrets confined only to the initiated, to the elect, and not to ordinary mortals. You're not going to understand this Bible if the Lord don't bestow his spirit on you to understand, man. Don't bring you into this truth. These people out here are walking zombies. They're walking dead. The Lord don't want them to get the truth. Like the scriptures tell us, for it is given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom. So it says mysterion, hidden thing, secret thing. And this is talking about America, right? Verse 6, and I saw the woman, Revelation 17:6, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. All right. So yeah, man, this is that devil right there. Let's go back to Nahum 3 and close it off. And it says, Nahum 3 and 4 again, because of the multitude of whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, that's what we read that in Revelation 17, the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts, man. Yeah, all types of human trafficking going on. You got so much going on in this place. It's pathetic. So much wickedness. It's hard to breathe. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Yeah. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee. And everybody looking at America like, ugh, this place is filthy. Pride month. And make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock. That's right, man. Lord going to destroy this place, man. Okay, I want to read 13 real quick. It says, I'll read 12. All thy strongholds shall be like fig trees. With the first striped figs, if they be shaken, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater. These people don't want to join the army. This new generation, a bunch of wimps and sissies. They don't want to do nothing but play on the internet and change their sex, man. Most of them are cool with the LG this and all that bullshit. They don't even understand the meaning of life. They don't understand. And why? It's because of the agenda pushed on our children, man. They're pushing it on them so that they be cool with it after they kill us off. That's their new world order. That's the image of the beast. All right? All that together, man. Worshiping this beast, sodomy, all that, man. I pray that, the Lord bring forth judgment this month, man. This whole month, just every day, judgments, man. On these people, man. Throw up them curses, man. It says, behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. Right. Dudes say that they're supposed to be a man, grown ass man with a beard with some women clothes on. They let these men say that they're women and then go to the women jails and end up raping the women in there, graping the women in there. They let these let men on girls basketball teams and stuff, man. Or men in girls boxing, beating the shit out of them. You got to know this place is perverse. This place is through. It says, behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thine enemies. And that's what you see right now. All types of, not only Northern Kingdom coming in, but you got Hamite. You got all types of different people coming in at the borders. Now, how the hell did that happen? I ain't never heard Chinese people coming in at the borders, man. Why are they all coming in at the borders? Where usually our Latino, Mexican brothers come in and sisters come in, man. Why is there so many different countries now? Because it's all planned, right? The gates of thy land shall be set wide open unto thine enemies. The fire shall devour thy bars. That's right, man. Okay, I'm gonna skip down to 18. It says, "Thy shepherds slumber, O king of Assyria." Another name for pretty much America. Thy nobles shall dwell in the dust. Thy people is scattered upon the mountains, and no man gathereth them. There is no healing of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. All that hear the bruit of thee shall clap their hands over thee. Yeah, because you've done a lot of damage in the earth. You've done a lot of damage in the earth, man. There's a lot of blood from these so-called white men, okay? For upon whom hath not thy wickedness passed continually? Yeah. For upon whom has not thy wickedness passed continually? So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadush. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadush. Hope this message was edifying. Shalom.